Hey, everybody. Good to see everybody tonight. Everybody that's in chat. Great to see y'all working out some technical issues. I'm working on some better ways to present and, some improved ways to live stream and kind of simplifying things. So I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. Let me go ahead and welcome Tina McNeil is here tonight, guys. One of our fantastic ghost hosts, moderators, and a very dear friend with whom I attended Mickey's very Merry Christmas party not so long ago. Welcome, Tina.
Thank you for having me in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. What was it? 2 weeks ago tonight, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was. Yeah. So, but we're gonna cover all of it, guys. I have pretty extensive notes. I know Tina's got some notes. We're gonna talk about everything, our best tips and tricks, our favorites. We're going to talk about some things that you really need to do in order to prepare if you're going to the party. We're just going to cover the whole thing. So sit back and relax, and we'll get into it. Let me go ahead and welcome everybody in chat. Mandy Adams. Oh yeah, Mandy. The Christmas party is nice. Welcome in. Let's see. Stitch and Angel, welcome in. Dan the Turkey Legster, welcome to you. Jillian Bone, who was also at the Christmas party. We did split up in order to, for Jillian to do the things that she enjoyed doing. And, Tina and I covered what we needed to do, which is actually one of my tips. If you're going in a group and everybody doesn't want to do the same thing, split up. Go your own ways.
You're not connected at the hip.
Exactly. Make the most of that time. So thanks so much, everybody, for being in. We really appreciate it. Let's see. But yeah, thanks for being here. William is kind of taking the night off since Tina is filling in. So we will see him next week. We do appreciate y'all being here. We hope that you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, Tina?
Oh, my Thanksgiving was fine. Very filling.
Right. Well, ours was too, actually. Oh, hey, Dave. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
Am I the only one that's getting an echo?
I don't hear an echo. It could be. Do you have a tab?
Okay. All right, then it must be me on my.
Hi, Danny.
I've got the stream up.
Okay, that's it. I've done that. I've done that before. Hey, Danny, welcome in. Good to see you. William is still here. Actually, we did our Thanksgiving this past Sunday because the kids could go and be with their in-laws, and we all got together on Sunday. And William and Jillian are still here. We have loved having them. Oh, hey, Miss Najima, welcome in. We have loved having them here. So,
Hi, Najuma. Hi, Danny.
It's so great to see you guys. Just quickly, let me go ahead and do this day in Disney history, and then we're going to jump into this because we've got a lot to talk about. Tina and I are both really big talkers, so y'all just kick back, get a snack.
Yeah, buckle in, people. Buckle in.
This day in Disney history, guys, we love Disney history. We always like to give, a little bit each Hitchhiker chat, just to, talk about things that happen. Disney has 100 years as a company this year. They are celebrating their 100 years of wonder, and so we just love the history of this company. 1935, Thanksgiving Day. Disney's Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and one of the three little pigs appear in this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. This is Mickey's second appearance and Donald's first appearance. An annual event since 1924, Macy's Parade draws 1 million spectators on this day. Now, uh, William and I and my sister and brother-in-law and one of my sister's friends all went to Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade one year, and it was kind of one of those things was on my bucket list, and there were over 2 million spectators lining the parade route when we were there. It was 2015, and it was just amazing. So if you want to go and see Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, I would urge you to try and make that happen. You know, get a hotel room, you know, make your plans, plan early or whatever, because it is really an amazing event. 1944, Walt Disney pens a birthday letter to his younger sister, Ruth, who will turn a year older on December 6th. He writes of his next feature-length release, The Three Caballeros. Along with his birthday wishes is a check because he hasn't the slightest idea of what to send her. So typical man there, but I'm sure his sister appreciated the cash.
Typical big brother too.
Typical big brother. As hey, who doesn't love cash, y'all? 1995, jumping all the way ahead to 95, Walt Disney World Speedway, a 1 mile long track in Bay Lake, Florida, is dedicated. Indy Racing League drivers Ari Lyondike, Eddie Cheever, Eliseo Salazar, Lynn St. James, and Davey Hamilton drive a 5-car flying V formation amongst fireworks. The track will officially open in January of '96. That was pretty cool. I kind of wish they still had that speedway that was open for a while. You could do like the NASCAR experience. I like that. 2021.
Yeah, I would have loved to have done that.
I would have too. I really would have. 2021 ABC TV airs The Wonderful World of Disney Magical Holiday Celebration. Siblings Derek Huff and Julianne Huff host this year's event with actress Ariana DeBose, shot at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Viewers experience a sneak peek at Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, which opened March the 1st, 2022 at Walt Disney World, a trip on board the all-new Disney Wish from Disney Cruise Line, and a special looks at Walt Disney Animation Studios Encanto. So that was in 2021. Julianne and Derek Huff will be hosting this year as well. How do I know that? Because I was there for the filming. So, and I'll do, kind of a little presentation, may try to do a video on that. I did, on filming day, which was, what I say was the 12th, they did 2 performances of Mickey's the parade, and that is normally only shown during the Christmas party. And so I live streamed one of them. You can watch that live stream on our channel, and I videoed the other one. So I will be doing a video on that from 2 different vantage points, 2 different locations. So that gives us something to look forward to. That great Disney special in parade that they air on Christmas morning. Okay, guys, Tina, we're going to go ahead and get into this. This is just a thumbnail up here on the slide for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Tina and I attended this on 2 weeks ago tonight. Hitchhiker Chat that night was replaced with our live stream. So there is a live stream. If one of our ghost hosts wants to drop that link of the the Christmas party. So if y'all want to check it out, we did. It's a pretty good live stream. Rides, snacks. Tina and I took a hilarious ride on Tomorrowland Speedway, which has that Christmas overlay, fireworks, parade, stage show, a little bit of everything.
Dawn challenged me on my actual licensing. She questioned whether I actually did have a driver's license.
I did
at several points during the course of that ride.
It was
I kept trying
really
to point out
y'all.
that it's a New York State driver's license, so
Well, we drive friendly the Texas way, Tina. So
yeah.
So oh my goodness, it was tons of fun, y'all. Check out that live stream. I do have it divided into chapters, so if you want to go and just find the Tomorrowland Speedway section and watch it, it's 100% worth it. Now, out of deference to my friend Tina, and not wishing to end our friendship, I did not point the camera at her while she was actually getting into or out of the vehicle.
Honey, I was trying to protect your channel because I was pretty sure you'd lose subscribers if you shot that.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
It was. It
guys,
was a blast.
This first slide, it was just great. This first slide, I just wanted to show the dates. These are the dates for this year. And of course, we attended on November the 14th. Now, there are, let me look. Let me check.
There's only three
yes.
nights that have not sold out. Tonight.
Yes.
And the 12th and 14th of December.
And 14th.
All the rest are sold out.
So, now, if you I realize that a lot of you maybe who are watching on the replay and watching tonight may have already purchased your tickets, but if you haven't, you can always check with guest services. You can never tell when you might accidentally be able to score some tickets, even on a night that is, that says it's sold out. Always ask. It never hurts to ask. So there are your dates for the Christmas parties this year. They, of course, end on the 22nd. They don't have them past the 22nd. So, so cast members can enjoy Christmas with their family. They can kind of, scale down just a little bit. But at any rate, that is, those are your dates for this year. Now, I did want to mention Jollywood Nights. This is an interesting one. Again, just mentioning this one. This is the other party that Disney is having this year. I have heard mostly not so great reviews on this one. I've also heard some really good reviews on this one. So, Tina, what have you heard?
From what I understand, the first night I got the impression that it was very underwhelming.
Yes.
And I think what Disney has added a few elements, like Santa Stitch is there as a character meet and greet now.
Mm-hmm.
They've added some elements. But I guess the Hollywood Brown Derby has very, 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 very little decoration in it. And I guess, you can have dinner there. It's an upsell, and you can have dinner there, but it doesn't really even seem like they really bothered decorating it for Christmas, let alone for a special upsell event of Jollywood Nights.
Yeah.
So there's they've still got some things to do to iron out some glitches. So hopefully by the 20th of December, it's wonderful. And next year, maybe it'll be, the talk of the year. I don't know.
Well, they oh, hey Jennifer, welcome in. They know how to do this, guys, because we're about to tell you
Yes.
about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Disney knows how to put on a Christmas party. That they are getting such poor reviews on Jollywood Nights, especially at those prices, guys. I've listed the prices up there, and you can see that's not a cheap ticket. 159 to 179 dollars per ticket is not cheap. And so I chose not to go to Jollywood Nights this year, just so that they could work out some kinks, maybe add some things, what have you. So I will consider it next year. But anyway, I love the idea of it. I love the name of it. I love that when I was coming out of Hollywood Studios, Tina, that I could see people, party goers coming in, and they were just dressed beautifully.
To
I mean,
the nines.
it
Yes.
was it
They
was
were
like
making it.
holiday dapper days.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm, mhm. It was like holiday dapper days is how people. There were sequins, and it was just gorgeous. Comfortable. People had on comfortable shoes and what have you, but it's sort of supposed to be like an old Hollywood celebration. I absolutely love the idea. So I hope
Yes.
I hope really hope that Disney, can get this right.
I think I
Yes.
think next year, by next year, they'll probably have it all,
Mhm. Ironed
it'll be
out.
ironed out, and they'll have a lot
Yes.
of things added to it.
Oh
This is
yeah.
the first year. Now, usually I heard actually somebody say something to the effect of Disney knows to kind of like do it up big
Mhm.
and lose money on it the first year so that they can make everybody be interested in it, and then maybe back off or increase the prices in years on, ongoing,
Mhm.
going forward.
Interesting.
But they're not doing that anymore. They're
Right.
starting out small and charging big.
Right.
And
They
well, you
are.
know how I feel about that.
They are. Yeah. Now, Jennifer, have you been yet? Oh, hey, Tyler. Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you. Jennifer, I'm assuming this is your first time to attend Jollywood Nights. Uh, I, I, I would be extremely interested to know what your impressions are. Donna, Donna Jaworski, they really enjoyed it, y'all. They had a great time
Yes.
at Jollywood Nights. So I'm gonna wait. I think Tina's kind of in waiting mode too, as are some of us, to see what they do with it next year. But I agree with Dean. I think it has huge potential. I love the concept and the idea of it, and I hope they get this one right. Disney, work on this one. Get this one right.
Yes.
Um, this is just one of those fun photo op shots that we did. Mele Kaliki Maka, of course, means Merry Christmas in Hawaiian. And this
And
was
of
a
course,
picture.
Elena, I know you're watching somewhere. We thought
Yes.
of you when we had this picture
Yeah.
taken.
Yeah, this one's for Elena. And if you're so we're loaded down with Mickey popcorn buckets, and I'm holding up my merch bag. It was tons of fun. We're just as
Yeah,
happy as we look in that picture.
I don't I don't know where is my merch bag? Did I drop it on the ground or something?
I
Because
think you must have set it down, Tina, because you must have set
yeah,
your merch bag
and
down.
to be fair to myself here, I think that's why I drove so badly. Mickey, and I had the two Mickeys, and I had my backpack, my Christmas backpack, and I had my um I had my shopping bag, and I had a lot of stuff going on, and
Right.
and
Yeah.
drivers are not supposed to be impeded in any way.
That's
So
true.
I
That's
shouldn't
yeah.
have. Well, whatever. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There you go. There you go. Sounds good, Tina. We'll go with that. We'll go with
Go with
that.
that. Yeah.
um, this is just a couple of quick pictures, guys. I took this from on top of the fire station. Um, and just
It's
kind
a
of a bird's eye view
gorgeous day.
there. It
Gorgeous
was
day.
this was I don't think this was parade day. I'm trying to remember
No,
if I took this at
no,
like the
because
beginning of the trip.
it
Um,
looked like that was early in the day, and early the
mhm.
day of our party was it rained.
It
So
was yeah, it did. So this
so this
um,
was not party day.
or filming day. It could have. Yeah, I was thinking about filming day, but I don't.
It
I
might
think
have been
this was
filming
earlier
day.
in my trip.
Yeah,
As
it
you
might
can
have been
see,
filming day because I think that was a pretty nice day.
the castle is in the background there. So just a couple of couple of pictures. This is flag retreat. Guys, I just snapped this picture again from atop the fire station. I love that they still do flag retreat and honor
Me too.
veterans who happen to be in the crowd. But yeah, it's just a pretty scene here. And there we are, Tina, in all our glory,
Yep.
in front of the Christmas tree. Um, I will start off by saying I had an absolute blast. Um,
So did I.
this was
I
my first
I'll tell
Christmas
you,
party.
it yeah, it was. I had been to several Christmas parties before, and I told you, as long as I get to see the fireworks and the parade, I'm happy. Everything else
There
is
you go.
gravy.
Right.
And so we did, and we had a ball. There
Yes.
are
We
some
did.
tips though. We have to give some tips.
Yeah, we do have some things to share with you. Just quickly, we've got there are people go to the Christmas party for different reasons. Okay, some people
Yes.
go for the parade of the fireworks. Some people go for just that wonderful atmosphere. Some people go for all the treats, the free cookies and the hot chocolate. Some people go for those shorter wait times because there are not as many people in the parks. And but just kind of we're going to talk about it, but um, the treats that they have, these were this is at the confectionery holiday peppermint popcorn. I did not taste this, but I heard this was wonderful.
It
Now,
looks so good. Yes, it
yeah,
looks so good.
I heard that this was really good, guys. That any of these popcorn mixes that they do um, are really fantastic. And I just thought I took a picture of it, so I thought I'd show this is available during the day, not just during the party. But I just wanted to show you some of the great treats that they have at the confectionery. Later on, I have some pictures of the cookies that they give out free at the Christmas party, but I just wanted to show you those. Those are fantastic. Um, Everything is yummy when you go. Getting a
So good.
nice festive treat is really cool. Now, Tina,
So
this is
good.
one of the, the this was one of the things on our list, y'all. I highly recommend um,
He's
making
like
a
my
list ahead
trophy.
of time. He is. This was one of the things. This Mickey popcorn bucket, Mickey Toy Soldier popcorn bucket, is only available during the party. So you cannot buy him during regular park hours. He's a limit of two. How much was he, Tina? Do you remember how
He
much
was
he was?
1795 or
Oh, there we
1799,
go.
somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's like our trophy.
He is. He is so much trophy. Let's see. Let me go to solo
And
layout.
that leads me to my first tip.
There he is.
Remember,
There, this is
we when we first went looking for him, we looked at the popcorn cart on the right-hand side of the castle. As you're looking at the castle on the right-hand side, and
we
the
did.
the line wound around, you know, like the great labyrinth of the north wind. It was
It
it was
did.
crazy. The line was was crazy long. Then, about 5 minutes later, we walked to the other side of the castle on the left-hand side to the left-hand popcorn cart, and there was like 7 people in that line.
Yeah.
So,
And it was much faster.
yes,
It was totally much
that's
faster.
my
It was
first
great.
tip.
Yeah.
Don't just
Hang on,
don't just go to that.
let me get my screen back. There we go. Yeah, don't just
Don't
go
just
check.
go right.
Check out
I
the
knew
other
this was going to
side.
happen. We're going to talk over each other.
Check out the other side, guys, because the line that the line as you're facing the castle, the popcorn stand on the left side, the line was what, less than half as long, right, Tina?
Oh, there was very few
Yeah,
people in the line on the left-hand side.
yeah. Well, it was
And
that time.
literally at the
Everybody
same
in there.
time. Hi, Nick. I don't need more Mickey popcorn buckets. No, I do not.
You always need more popcorn buckets. Now, this one's special, though, Nick. I will have to
Yes.
say,
Yeah.
this one, guys, is 17 inches tall. He's fantastic. He really is cute.
Yep.
Picked up one for Mike Wheeler. Mike, if you're there, I hope you enjoy that. Merry Christmas. And but this is a special one. This is one of the cutest ones I think I've ever seen.
Hi, Tina.
Jennifer, you have to get that that popcorn bucket. So
Yep.
definitely check both sides, guys. Don't just get in that big long line, because we would have been standing there for what, 30 minutes longer
At least.
at least.
And instead, we
And-
stood in line for maybe 5.
Yeah, and your time is valuable.
Yes.
Yeah, your time is valuable, guys. So don't do that.
That leads me to another tip. All right. Before the party starts, like about 2:30, 3 o'clock, have a late lunch ADR planned. We went to Liberty Tree Tavern.
We did.
Dean joined us. We had a wonderful time. We had a full meal. Oh, I don't know about you, but I was stuffed at the end of that meal. And but the thing is you want to eat dinner, because you're not actually going to have dinner at this party.
Tina. Welcome.
You're going to have lots of treats. So, if you're going to eat a real meal, make sure you eat that real meal before the party starts.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be
wasting
time
plan.
at the party going to dinner.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
you did. Absolutely. That's an excellent tip, and wasn't such a great suggestion, Tina. Dean the Turkey Legster, who is also in chat, was with us during the day and went to eat with us at Liberty Tree Tavern, and it was really Tina, I would say, just the perfect thing to do, way to do this, just to go ahead and have a late early dinner, late lunch, whatever, at Liberty Tree.
Yeah.
And then we were ready to go for the party. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's an excellent suggestion. And I did not have that in my notes. So on to
the treats.
Couple of items here. Let's see. This was at this particular frosted sugar cookie and apple cider was at the lunching pad in Tomorrowland. Or was it the
very
lunching
good cookie?
pad? I think it was. These are really good.
This was at the lunching pad.
Yeah, and they have, guys. They have a chocolate chip. Let's see. Hang on just a second. I've got a list here. They have a chocolate chip. They have the snickerdoodle. They have a gingerbread and something else.
That sugar cookie.
List. And a sugar cookie. That's it. They are all, just really good. So, it's the frosted sugar cookie, the snickerdoodle, gingerbread, and chocolate chip. And then they had apple cider, hot chocolate. And did you say new this year was the eggnog, Tina?
I don't know if it was new this year, but it was new to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I went to the Christmas parties, they didn't have eggnog. But the last Christmas
Oh,
party I went
hey,
to, I think was in 14. Hi, Pete. Oh,
Pete.
oh, sweetie, that would not make me tipsy. That
Not
much
that.
of anything wouldn't make me tipsy.
And this is the snickerdoodle, guys. And I
Yes.
kind of I it was a little damp that day, so I kind of looked like a drowned rat. But you get the idea.
You
You
never
get the
look like a
or
drowned
drowned
rat. You keep saying that, and I keep saying, no, you look
mouse.
beautiful.
Well, thank you, Tina. You're very sweet. But that's yeah.
But these,
The cookies are very good. I thought. Now, Jillian said she
yes,
wasn't a fan of the chocolate chip, but I really like the rest of them that we got.
I got a bite of all of the cookies. Most of the cookies I gave to Chuck, but I did get a bite of them, and
Yeah.
and I liked them all. I think my favorite was probably the Snickerdoodle, but that, I mean, that's normal. My favorite is usually Snickerdoodle. But
Yes. Yeah.
funny, I
They're
like
so good.
chocolate chip, but my favorite cookie is always a Snickerdoodle.
Mhm.
Just if nothing else, because I
Well,
like saying it.
and these were so good. I mean, these were. I thought all of them were good. I know that the company that supplies the cookies for Disney has has grown quite a bit since they started doing that. The cookies are good.
Yes.
They're individually wrapped, and you can check your. Okay, we're getting into the nitty gritty here, guys.
Yep.
Let's back up a little bit, and then we're going to cover this point by point. I tried to list everything that William and Tina and Jillian and I could think of to help you out. The first thing that we came up with, get in line to enter the park early. Okay. The party officially starts at 7 p.m., but they will start letting people in as early as 4 p.m. So, now be aware that that line may be chaotic. Tina and I were already in the park, but Jillian came in. She came into the park from the monorail. She hopped over from Epcot. And so she said that the way they were directing traffic and funneling people around to the party entrance was a little chaotic. So give yourself some time, get there early, take advantage of those hours. Don't wait until 7 o'clock to go in. Take it for get all your money's worth. Go on in ahead of time. Be ready to be in line and ready to go when they open those gates at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. And this goes even if you're annual pass holders, because both Dawn and I are annual pass holders.
Mhm, mhm.
But there are some things that if you get in at 4 o'clock and get your party band on your wrist,
Oh,
then
thank
you can get in line for certain things that they won't let people in those lines. Like we got in line
yes.
to meet the seven dwarfs. Now we ended up not doing that because they told us that by the time we would have gotten to meet the seven dwarfs, it would have been another hour into the party.
Yeah.
But the
We
thing
didn't want to
is that
sacrifice that time.
they were checking for bands. They
Oh,
were,
follow
when
the
we got
Bradleys.
into
Let them
line,
in.
they were checking for bands. So
Mhm.
they wouldn't have even let you stand in line if you did not have a party wristband on. So
Right.
make sure
And
to
they were
get
checking.
in at 4 o'clock and
Yeah.
get that wristband as soon as possible.
Yeah. They were checking. Which brings me to our next. Now, Jillian brought this up. And Tina, we missed this because we didn't go into the official party entrance. Consider entering the park via the party entrance. Jillian took a video of this. It was so much fun. What they do is they funnel you around to the side and you go in behind the Main Street buildings. But they have, let's see, hang on just a second. Let me read this list. They have cast members who welcome you. They have special projections, lights, music. It's Snoping, guys. They have Snope back there. There's a DJ that kind of greets everybody. They have the toy soldiers meet and greet. The toy soldiers from the parades. They have the toy soldiers meet and greet there. They have snow angel stilt walkers back there. All this is as you're entering. So this kind of sets up, sets the mood. Jillian picked up her schedule, which you will definitely need. Get more than one, and her free ornament there.
Oh, I didn't.
There's all.
Do you have your free ornament handy?
I don't. I do not.
I don't either.
I think I
It's a
have
very nice ornament.
Yes.
It's metal and it's heavy and it's a very nice ornament.
It is. It's metal. It's metal. It is posted on my Instagram page. I may have it in the slideshow. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But pick up your schedule and your ornament, and then there's also a photo op available there for the official Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party logo. So all of that is there, and some people actually, if they were already in the park, they left. They exited the park and then came back in just to be able to go, into the official entrance. Okay, Jennifer, do you know what time this all happens at the? Well, now, Jennifer, they start letting people in at 4:00. So,
yeah, they open that entrance at 4:00, and that's where, and you can get your band. Yeah, you can get your band as you're walking through there, and they check your magic band or your ticket or medium or whatever it is you're using, and they verify that you are actually supposed to be there for the party, and they give you your band and they let you through that back entrance. Anybody that's been through the Halloween party, it's the same entrance.
Same deal.
And yeah, there's some meet and greets there. It's really fun. So I personally am not all that impressed with snow, but hey, I've got real snow falling outside right now.
Hey, Richard. Lemon cheese, I welcome in, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
See, I love the snow. I think the snow is really magical. It's one of my favorite things.
You do. I know you do.
I love
and me, you saw me at the Christmas party. You were like, "Oh, look at it, it's wonderful, isn't it beautiful?" I'm like, yeah. Okay.
Come on, Tina, get into the spirit, girl.
I was in the spirit of the parade. I was in the spirit of the fireworks. I was in the spirit of the shows. I was in the spirit of
so great.
Just watching people walk by in their pajamas. I love that stuff.
Yeah. Guys, look at a schedule ahead of time. Okay. There are schedules out there. I will try to link in this description or in the description of the video below to a PDF schedule. But you need to look at a schedule ahead of time so that you can plan what you want to do. That is probably the number one tip that I would say. Make a plan ahead of time. Set your priorities. You are not going to be able to do everything.
Exactly. You're not going to be able to do everything. And some of this stuff is scheduled at weird times. Remember, I had a real problem. I distinctly remember during when the live stream, and I've watched it later, how you were I was asking, now what time is that show, that stage show in front of Cinderella Castle? And you said 9:25, and I said, why? Why? 9:25? Why?
What is that? Yeah. What is that? Tell me they have Senate soap. Richard. Oh man.
There you go, Richard.
I didn't detect a scent, Richard, but I really wasn't,
No, all I know is do not stick your tongue out and taste it.
No. Don't do that.
Nope.
It
you don't want to do that.
Looks real though. I mean, you have to.
It does look real.
It looks real.
I have to admit, it does look real. Yes.
Yeah, it really does. That is so funny. Yes. When streaming, this is very important. again,
Yes, it
guys,
is.
have a schedule, set your priorities, make a plan, and check locations for things that you really want to do. Now, this is important in that Tina and I started on, just because that's where we happened to be when the party started. We started on the Tomorrowland side and kind of worked our way, across the hub and around, sort of in a circle. Now, decide what your priorities are. Do you want to really concentrate on the cookies and the snacks? Do you want to collect 44 cookies like Jeff and Angela did? Do you want, are the
You
rides?
can.
Some people go to these things specifically for the low wait times, guys, because the crowds are so much lower.
And
So,
also
you
remember,
got
some of the rides have special overlays.
have overlays. Absolutely. The ride
Jingle Cruise. It's
overlays.
Jingle Cruise, not
Yes.
Jungle Cruise. Now, I'll grant
Yes.
you, Jingle Cruise is there, during the day too. It's not just during the Christmas party, but
Mhm.
it's it's a relatively lower wait time. So,
Yes.
you might want
Yes.
to see that. Monsters
Yes.
Inc. has a Christmas
Mhm.
Christmas theme. Space
The lot,
Mountain
yes.
has
Mhm.
holiday music,
It
rock and roll
does.
music.
It does.
So
Yeah.
so those are things that you
Mad Tea
might want to check
Party,
out.
the other two that have that are decked out attractions, Mad Tea Party, and also Tomorrowland Speedway. Tomorrowland Speedway, the lights there are gorgeous, guys, and they only turn those on for the Christmas party. So
Hi, Stacy.
keep that in mind. Oh, hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and and I did actually get a chance to look at some of the lights on the
Hey.
Tomorrowland Speedway, but then I remembered I better put my eyes back on the road.
On the
So,
road, yeah, because you were driving, yeah, and I was trying to live stream it, so yeah, guys,
and we were both cracking up.
all of this, guys, is in a live stream. Yeah, if y'all want to watch it, it was tons of fun. We had a blast. The fireworks, I was live stream the fireworks. Had a good view of right on Main Street for the parade, the stage show. Us, being crazy and riding Tomorrowland Speedway with all those popcorn buckets and all that merch hanging off of us. Anyway, it was fun collecting cookies, the whole 9 yards. We rode pirates, just fun. So that live stream is up on the channel. Um, Also, another thing that you want to do as you're kind of mapping out, deciding what you want to do, be mindful that you cannot do everything. So, decide what you want to do. We're going to go, get cookies over here. We're going to do a meet and greet here. We're going to, work our way around for, be here for, when the first the parade runs twice. During the party, the fireworks are shown one time. The stage show is shown multiple times. So again,
Yeah,
I've got a
I've got the
sketch.
stage
I've
show
got some
times.
slides. Yeah, I've got some slides coming up with those times on them. Be mindful of parade times and where you're going because they do shut down walkways. So if you're stuck over in Adventureland and you're trying to get to Space Mountain, it's going to be kind of tough. You're going to have to,
Right,
go all the way around the hub. So it may
right.
take you some
You
time.
may
So
want
be
to
aware.
you may want to watch the second parade, but also
Yes.
be aware that while the first parade is going on, yeah, you might want to go to a ride or you might want to go get cookies, but you're not going to be able to cross the hub while the parade is going on. So,
Yes.
yeah, like Dawn said, be aware of where where the parade is in relation to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt
Exactly.
Joy. Hi, Aunt Susan.
It absolutely was, Dave. At that, yeah, and I think Tina alluded
Yes.
to that. Because a lot of after that first parade and then the fireworks, a lot of people headed for the exits, and so the second parade is going to be much less crowded. So we waited till that second parade, and I live streamed the
Yeah.
second parade. So
Yep.
that's an excellent question. Dave, I recommend waiting until the second parade. If you don't have littles, you're able to stay, until they run you out, like we did. By all means, wait for the second parade. Um,
Yeah, we
and
kind of we kind of spent the last moment of our welcome.
we did, as I do most days. Okay, no, okay. There are now. Be aware, guys. For non-party
Hi, Dave.
attendees, you cannot make a dining reservation during the party and then think that you're going to stay in for the party. That won't work. Everything they are watching. Cast members kind of block off. Kind of start funneling day guests out. Day guests have to be out of the park by 6 p.m. And so you want to be sure you've got your uh, wristband, and that way you could, obviously won't have any trouble staying in the park. But they will start pushing those day guests out to be out by 6 p.m. Now, you can't get a boarding group for Tron during the party. Jillian got a boarding group for Tron. You cannot get Genie Plus. Genie Plus is not available during the party, but you can get a boarding group for Tron. So be sure and do that if you want to.
That may be, though, only if you are scheduled to attend the party. Because
Yes,
Jillian was a guest of the party.
Yeah, yeah.
So
this is strictly for party guests. This boarding group, these boarding groups are only available, for party guests. So you're not fighting everybody, all the day guests in the park. No.
Yep.
And
they won't let you on that ride if you don't have one of those bands on.
Right. They will not. So now I do recommend that you save shopping for the end. Again, try to get a look at the merch ahead of time to see if there's anything that you would like to have. Check all of that out, and if there's something that you'd like, wait until that way you don't have to carry it around. Now we did go ahead and get the popcorn buckets. We broke this rule, didn't we, Tina?
That was one point I was going to make, though, is yes, generally speaking, especially if you're going to a Christmas party earlier in the season, like we did, you might want to make sure that you have, you might want to make sure that you get the things you absolutely want. Like I wanted the pass holder T-shirt. I'm actually wearing it tonight. I wanted the pass holder Christmas party T-shirt. So I went ahead and bought it. And in fact, I put it on.
Right.
But the thing is that, there are some things early in the season, they're probably not going to sell out. But from what I understand, sometimes Disney will only put out so much per party night because they want to make sure to have stock all the way throughout the season. Whereas if you're going late in the season, like the last few parties, they probably just go ahead and put it all out because whatever's left, they're going to have to send to the character warehouse anyway. But
yeah.
But most things, they're going to have plenty of. So buy it late, as you're walking out, because, otherwise you're going to be doing what I did and carrying it around all night long.
Yeah. Which, it wasn't any big deal for us, but, you may not want to do that. Dave, I was not aware of them letting any party guests in earlier than 4, but my advice is to get there. Quite frankly, I'd get there no later than 3:00. But
if you have an annual pass, go ahead and get there earlier. And like I said, get an ADR for like 2:00, 2:30, 3:00, somewhere in that neighborhood. Have your meal, because I'm one. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm one that only wants one regular good size sit down meal a day. I don't eat 3 meals a day at the parks. I just don't want it to weigh me down. But I mean, heck, the last thing I need is more calories. But the thing is that yeah. So get in the park at 2:30, 2 o'clock, if you have an annual pass. Get yourself an advanced dining reservation for like Liberty Tree Tavern or even
Uh-huh.
the Be Our Guest, or
Skipper
if you don't,
Canteen.
maybe Skipper Canteen would be a good. I've never eaten at Skipper
Mhm.
Canteen, and I want to so
Crystal
bad because
Palace.
yes,
Crystal
even
Palace.
Crystal
Yeah.
Palace. Oh, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Go to the dinner, like a
Mhm.
late lunch for Crystal Palace,
It would. Yeah.
and then stay for the Christmas party. That would be a day to remember, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Now,
but as far as were
Jennifer,
they letting any party guests in earlier than 4? No, I don't think they were letting any party guests in before 4. But if
right,
you
if you
have
just have
an
the party
annual
ticket.
pass, you can go in
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. If you just have the party ticket, Dave, probably not. But you do need to get there to get in line earlier than 4 for sure. Um, Jennifer, you can purchase party merch as early as you could get that wristband on your wrist and get in
Yep.
there.
Yep.
So, yeah, as long as you have that wristband, they will let you in, back into that exclusive shopping area with all the
They
merch.
start putting it out at 4 o'clock because we saw it. We
Yeah,
just didn't have our band, and we went to buy something, and they said, "Oh, do you have your bands?" And we didn't have our party bands yet, so we went and got our scooted to get our party bands, and then went back to buy our stuff. That is another pointer I'd like to make. Don't forget the big top for souvenirs back by Dumbo. A lot of people, they go to the Main Street. They go to the
Mhm.
Emporium
Emporium.
to buy their souvenirs, and the same souvenirs are available back in the Big Top, and nobody's there.
Right, right. The,
So
the the big top souvenirs is going to be a lot less crowded than the Emporium. So, go check it. It's the same stuff, guys. So that's another. The Emporium is going to be covered up. So check out Big Top Souvenirs, and do your purchasing there because they have the exact same party merch, that party exclusive merch that you're after as the Emporium. Excellent point, Tina.
right.
Um, let's see what is next. Let me. So shopping for the end of look at merch ahead of time. Um, let me go on to the next slide. Now, these next few slides, guys, are going to be kind of a breakdown of different pieces. So this is entertainment, and Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks show is shown at 10 p.m. You have Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade, and it's shown at 8:30 and 11. Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. This is the show that Tina was talking about. It was shown at 7:40, 9:25, 10:35, and 11:55. So several showings of that stage show, Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. It's really cute. Now the other,
It is.
see,
It's
they
a
have
adorable
tons of
show.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Have tons of entertainment. Guys, they also have a Frozen Holiday Surprise, which they've changed up a little bit this year, and that is shown at 8:15. Now, a Frozen Holiday Surprise, guys, is also shown during regular park hours. I believe it's 6:15.
Right.
So you can see Frozen Holiday Surprise during regular park hours. The rest of this is strictly during all the things at the top are strictly during the party. So there's you want to take a print screen, or you're welcome to take a print
Right.
screen of anything that we have here. Next, entertainment continued. The reindeer wranglers are over in Frontierland, like around Country Bear Jamboree, and they come out at 7:15, 8:05, 9:30, and 11:40. So cute, really cute. We
That was
caught some of them
such a
on
fun show. Yes.
really fun.
Yes, that's a fun show.
Um, Club Tinsel intermittently 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Club Tinsel at Rocket Tower Plaza stage in Tomorrowland. Again, a dance party, just fun stuff back there. Again, all of this we saw on the live stream. Disney Junior Jingle Jam from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. And it's at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. So tons of entertainment, y'all.
All those fun,
uh,
the dance parties and
mhm.
the DJs and
Oh yeah,
everything. They're all
yeah.
so much fun.
Just fun stuff, guys. Fun
And
stuff.
even if that's not your thing, because I'll be honest, it wasn't my thing. But Dawn wanted, in fact, she says, "You go ahead, you sit right here." And she says, "Now go over, I'm gonna go over to the, what is it? I think it was the one,
The dance
um
party.
the
Mhm.
dance party, right?" And I was
Yeah,
like, "No, I'll go over." Well, I had a good time
it
watching it too. It was, and I was
was
dancing along too,
fun. Yeah, yeah. The
you know.
kids were loving it. Characters. Let's see. We saw
Yes.
Chip and Dale was there. Judy Hopps was there. Nick Wilde. Let's see. Who else was
Uh,
there?
Incredibles were there, weren't they? Or was one of the
I'm leaving out somebody.
Frozone?
Yeah, there were, yeah, I think it was Frozone. Yeah,
Yep.
maybe Frozone, but just fun stuff. Characters, guys, be on the lookout for your favorite Disney characters. You might catch some dressed in their holiday best. Oh my goodness, who doesn't love Goofy in a Santa outfit? Um, Main Street. Now the characters, guys, I'll have to say, you have to decide if that picture of Goofy in a Santa costume is worth waiting the time for. Again, sometimes there are shorter lines at the end of the night. Um, I would recommend either the very beginning of the night for characters getting in line as soon as they come out, especially if you're already in the park, you have an annual pass or whatever, you're already in the park, beginning of the night or the end of the night for the characters.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you are going to spend a lot of valuable party time waiting in line for
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah. That
Here
was why
are
we decided not to wait for the Seven Dwarfs, was
Yeah,
because that
yeah,
wait was going to be, they told us, what, about 5 o'clock, I think it was,
yeah,
they told us
yeah,
that it was going to be about a 2 to 2.5 hour wait.
yeah, yeah.
So
It was at least that.
I told Dawn, I says, "If you want to do it, we can do it." And she's like, "No, that's just a wait. That's just a
That's
waste."
just too much time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to, sacrifice that much time. But some good characters, guys. Some rare characters. This all seven of the dwarfs. How many times do you get to see all seven? Of the dwarfs. Alice and the White Rabbit, Ariel and Prince Eric. A lot of the princesses had their princes with them, which is really cool. Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, Cinderella and Prince Charming, Snow White and her prince, Aurora and Prince Philip. Um, then at Storybook Circus, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Daisy Duck, and Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDuck would be a lot of fun. Also at Storybook Circus, there was Santa Goofy and the Seven Dwarfs. Adventureland, you had Aladdin, Ariel, Jasmine, and the Genie, Captain Jack Sparrow, Peter Pan, and Stitch. Now, we actually are. I was going to say we ran into Peter Pan at over at Pirates of the Caribbean, but Peter Pan actually ran into us on the live stream, and that was so much fun. But yeah, so these are your character meet and greets, and again, a lot of them are in their holiday outfits, so they're fun. They're a lot of fun. Oh, did we lose Tina? What happened? Did we lose Tina? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know. We'll wait and see if she comes back. She was having some trouble with her. She was having some trouble with her internet, guys. So, okay.
I'm letting the dogs out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. No worries. Thanks, Tina. Okay. Let's see. Let's go on. Next slide. Treat locations. Guys, Jeff and Angela of Diz Our Dream. I think their total cookie count, the free cookies, was 44. That's 4. That's a lot of cookies. And those treat locations, kind of get these in your mind. There's a really great map that comes in the schedule that you will get, and you can also probably find it online of the treat locations. Tortuga Tavern. Oh my goodness. So sorry about that, guys. That yawn. Kids have been here for most of the week, and I absolutely love it. Adventureland, Tortuga Tavern in Liberty Square, Columbia Harbor House, Pinocchio Village House in Fantasyland, and in Tomorrowland, 2 locations, Cosmic Rays, Starlight Cafe, and the Lunching Pad. So, and don't forget now, Disney's really good at, the allergy-friendly treats. They are available at each location. All you have to do is ask. So, the treats were great. Really, really enjoyed them. Let's see if we have, if you have any questions, guys, go ahead and oh yeah. Well, I thought we lost Tina too, Stacy. I was talking and I was on a different screen and I didn't notice her when she went to let the hounds out. But yeah, if you have any questions, guys, put them in the chat. Be like me. Let's see, Jonathan, be like me. Wait till Christmas costume gets announced. Come to local mall. Oh, I didn't realize they did that, Jonathan. Yeah, I didn't realize they did that one. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's see. But now that's pretty much guys a summary of some of our best tips. Again, if you have any questions, by all means, put them in the chat, or if you're watching us on the replay, we absolutely love our team replay. You can send me a direct message on Instagram. You can send me an email at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com, or you can put a comment in the description below, and I'll be checking those. Let's see. Okay, let me go on here. And again, guys, these are the dates. Just a reminder, these are the dates, and a lot of these dates are sold out. The only dates that are still available are the 12th and the 14th. You can check with guest services to see if you might accidentally snag a ticket, just walking up. Most of the time they'll have the, tonight's event is sold out sign out front at the city hall there, if it is sold out there in front of guest services. So, but always ask, always ask. Discounts, guys, for the tickets. AP discount, if you have an annual pass, your discount is $10. So take advantage of the AP. The DVC discount for some reason is $5.
It's only $5, right? Yeah.
I don't know why there's that discrepancy, but in order to get the discount regardless, call. It has to be if you call, the cast member will give you the discount regardless. If you purchase the tickets online, the discount will only be applied to certain dates. Okay. So if you have not ordered your ticket yet, or if you ordered it and might want to see if they'll add the discount. Maybe you purchased your ticket online and you want to call. Sometimes a nice cast member will sprinkle a little extra pixie dust your way and knock that $5 or $10 off your ticket. Every little bit helps. So we'll take advantage of any discount we can get from Disney. Nighttime, guys, I've just got a couple of nighttime pictures here to show you. That it's pictures, guys, are just pretty, and I'll be honest with you, I was live streaming most, for majority of this night, at least half of it, probably, right, Tina?
Oh yeah, at least, yeah.
So I don't have as many. I don't have as many pictures of the party. I'll have to pull some still shots from our live stream probably.
But it is beautiful. The park is
It
absolutely
is.
beautiful at Christmas time.
It is. If guys, I will say this: if you can come out of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and you're not in the Christmas spirit, just forget it, because there's no hope for you.
Bah humbug to you.
Humbug. Exactly. It's true. It's so true, because it is gorgeous. It is really gorgeous. There's another shot just straight down Main Street from the hub. And it's just gorgeous, y'all. It's absolutely, just absolutely beautiful. Excuse me. Okay. Let me go back one, because I did want to, Tina, I did want to talk about our favorites. What were your favorites?
Well, I mean, like I said, I love the fireworks, and I love the parade. Those are always going to be the things that I go for. Those are the things that I go for on a regular Magic Kingdom day, and those are the things that I'm going to go for with the parties. But surprisingly, remember when I was talking about the dance party, I wasn't really interested in it. You wanted to go see it, and I was like, well, okay, I'll tag along. I'll go. She's not going to leave me behind.
Well, I thought,
and I had a ball watching those little ones. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I brought my eggnog with me, and I had a ball watching those little ones dancing and watching the characters, and
it's fun.
Chip and Dale and everything. It was so cute. It was so fun. That was fun. And the little surprises, like you mentioned, Peter Pan. So why is Peter Pan in outside of the Pirates of the Caribbean? And he said to hold our noses when we went under the arch where the guy with the stinky feet, that was a good pointer. That was important to do, and the
was so cute.
Let's see, we saw Jack, and it's just
Tweedledee, Tweedledum. We saw
just walking through the park. Yeah. And I understand at Disneyland you get to see that a lot, but at Disney World you don't get to see just characters walking around, just characters standing around. You don't get to see that very much. And I loved that. And that was the thing I loved about it's like, oh, well, hi Peter, or Don, look, it's Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and Mad Hatter was coming around the with Alice too.
Yes, oh, it was so much fun.
They're so funny.
It was great.
But that stuff, that's the kind of stuff I love.
The
planned events are great, but the surprises are what I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, just my favorite things were, like you said, Tina, just the atmosphere is just so festive, and so, it's just such a happy atmosphere. And, with the Christmas is just special, y'all. And the atmosphere is amazing. So I also love the shorter ride times. I love that. Um, the
Actually
fireworks,
walked on to Haunted Mansion,
yes,
which
we
I
did.
mean we had to ride Haunted Mansion. I mean,
Yeah, obviously.
the Hitchhiking Bones not riding the Haunted Mansion, there's just
We
something
did
horribly
that.
wrong with that.
We did that after we ended the stream. We went over
Yep.
and wrote that at the end of the night, and that was the last thing we jumped on. So,
Yep. Yep.
um, the
But that wasn't
fireworks and
that
then see
doesn't
the
mean
parade.
we beat feet out of the park, because we didn't.
No,
We
but
spent a long time after that just
we did. We
wandering.
walked out, Tina. We walked out to pretty much, an empty
Yes.
Adventureland there when we
Yes,
came
we
out of.
did.
Yeah, it was really neat. And the parade with the Snope. See, I love the Snope, guys. And what we're talking about, my sisters may not know what we're talking about. That what they do is it's fake snow. Y'all probably figured it out, but it's fake snow and it's basically soap bubbles, and so we call it Snope.
But
But
like
I
you
love it.
said, and I agree with you here. It's soap bubbles that are not big clumps, they're little tiny bubbles,
Right?
to where it looks like snow falling. It looks like,
Yeah,
well,
it's very
it's
authentic
just
looking.
like
Yeah.
when it's snowing and it's like 30 degrees, just under freezing. And so the flakes are kind of stuck together,
Mhm.
and it looks like real snow.
It's
So,
fun. Yeah, it's tons of fun to me. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me just look over my notes to make sure I didn't forget anything. I hope you guys, got some good tips there. We tried hard to think about things that we wanted you to know. Things that we felt like would be helpful. For when you go. And yeah, so if you have any questions, by all means, let us know. Let's see, let me check here if there anything else that I needed to mention. I think I pretty much covered it. Tina, was there anything else that you wanted to um, talk about
um,
as far as the party?
no, other than making sure to get your band as early as possible, to
Hmm.
take advantage of as much of the party as you can. Um,
Yeah, go on in. A
Pay
lot of
attention.
people don't realize that you can. I mean, I saw people coming in at 7 o'clock
Yes,
when the party starts. Obviously, don't waste that time, guys. 4 to 7, you can get in.
that's
Make
three
the most of
hours.
your time.
And
Absolutely.
and yes, the lines aren't short at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, but they're starting to shoo people out of the park at
Mhm.
starting at 5 o'clock, so
Yes.
that everybody's
Yes.
out of there by 6.
Hmm.
So by 6 o'clock, you could probably get on Space Mountain. You could
Yeah.
get on Jingle Cruise. I mean, when we looked at the
Yeah.
Jingle Cruise line probably at 6:30, and it was already pretty long. So I mean, get in that line for that ride that you most want to
Hmm.
ride.
Hmm.
Um, you know, do the things that you definitely want to do. Make sure that you look at that schedule, so that you can see the show, at least one of the stage shows, at least one of the parades,
Hmm.
and the fireworks. I mean, those would be my priorities. If you don't really care about parades and fireworks, then ride those rides that you want to ride, and make sure you get
Right.
all the cookies.
Right, absolutely. Yes. Now, Stacy,
Yes.
you can go ahead and get in line for the characters, and be done with the meet and greet before the party. So you're not actually spending party time on the character meet and greets. That's
Right.
an
Right.
excellent point,
This
Stacy.
the seven
Or wait till
dwarfs.
the end of the night. Yeah.
It's the seven dwarfs. From what I remember, they told us that we would probably, where we were in line, we would be probably meeting the Seven Dwarfs about 10 minutes to 7. And we were probably, what, 90 people back in line?
At least that, Tina.
So, I mean, think about that. That means that 90 people would have seen them by 10 minutes to 7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
So it just depends. I mean, if you have now another really great meet and greet that's kind of a rare one. It's a hard one to get. Is Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So
yep.
if there's a character that you've got your heart set on, it's a good shot. At those rare characters.
Get right in line right as soon as you possibly can. If you get
Yes.
in at 4 o'clock, you get in at 3 o'clock. Now they may not actually let you get in line until 4 o'clock. I don't know, but hang around that area, and then
Right.
make sure that you get your band, and then head right on over there and get in line. If you want to see Jack and Sally, then from what I understand, you want to be in line at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because that's definitely one of the most popular.
Head on in, get in line, take advantage of all the part time that you can. I'm going to go to present mode because I wanted to show you this. I was not, guys, as impressed with the parade merch this year. I'll just have to be honest with you. But I went ahead and just bought this little ornament as kind of a keepsake, and I ordered this from Shop Disney. So I just wanted to kind of show you.
That's cute.
Yeah,
that's cute.
This is the one that this is not a parade exclusive or not a party exclusive, but I thought it was really cute. And I'm probably just going to write on the bottom of it, first, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and the date, just on the bottom of it. But it's well made, and so I just wanted to show you that. I did go ahead and get. I'm actually wearing not the Christmas party spirit jersey, but one of the Christmas spirit jerseys. I did get the Christmas party spirit jersey and these ears. So I guess the spirit jersey really was the only party exclusive. No, it's not just you, Stacy. It's me. Am I glitching?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but we still saw the ornament and we still see the ears. So.
Okay, good.
It's not just you.
Yeah. So I, personally did, was not as crazy about the design, I guess, of the party exclusive ornament, and what have you. So I got something a little bit different. And I'm just gonna write, on the bottom of that, so I have that as a keepsake.
Yeah, because the ornament, or was it the pin? One or the other. You couldn't see the year. You had to practically have a magnifying glass in order to see the year, right?
It was tiny.
Yeah.
It was like on the ornament, it was a little sign that said Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party 2023, but it was minuscule. It wasn't even, if I want a party exclusive ornament, I want it to be big on there. I want it to show.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what they were thinking with that design, but at any rate, look at that stuff ahead of time, guys. Go out there, WDWNT, Walt Disney World News Today is a good source. Mickey Blog is another really good source. You can see pictures of all that and decide, ahead of time. You may not even need to spend any time shopping. So, just plan ahead, decide what you want to do, what your priorities are, and, enjoy, just enjoy. Tina, I had a fantastic time. I really think that we need to make this an annual event.
I would love to.
Yeah. we'll just make it an annual event. I think that's what we need to do because I loved it. I had a blast.
So did I.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if you'll ever get the repeat performance of the the driving, but
Right. That was, but
that was
I have live
crazy
stream
funny.
evidence. I
Crazy
have video
funny.
evidence.
And I did. I showed my friends. I said, "You got to watch this. You got to watch this." And I showed Chuck. Remember, I told you that he
Uh-huh.
wouldn't believe it. And then I said, "Well, yes, he would believe me. The speeding
Right.
because he's like, what do you mean I wouldn't believe it?" He's just like, "I know you speed."
Yeah. Well, it was, guys, I do highly recommend. I know these parties are expensive, you have to decide if you want to spend that extra money on the party, especially if you have a larger family of 4 or 5. I get that, but I truly, truly enjoyed this. Now, I will say that William and Jillian probably will not take Wyatt back to another one for a little while because he fell asleep and missed most of it. So, if you have little bitties, remember this thing goes all the way until 12 o'clock and they may just be wiped out. So,
Yes.
so think about that as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Make sure they get a good nap that day. And we
Yes.
saw kids
Oh, hey,
napping
Eric.
in their strollers. I can't get over the kids that nap during the fireworks.
Oh,
I'm
thank
like,
you.
how can they sleep through
Yeah.
that? But
How do they do that? Yeah. Yeah.
but
The
you
fireworks are
know,
fantastic. This is one of the best fireworks shows,
hey
in my
Garrett,
opinion, that Disney puts on. Now, Tink, probably because of the rain, Tink did Tinkerbell did not fly from the castle
I'm
during
not
the
altogether
fireworks.
sure Tink flies during the Christmas party.
Stacy said she thought they did. Stacy,
Yeah,
they have
I
flown.
thought they did too, but I've been paying attention to other vlogs and other Christmas party streams and stuff like that, and I'm just not seeing Tank, so I don't know.
Well, now we have
Thank you,
from
Garrett.
last year. William and Jillian attended the party. Uh, was it last year or 2021? Last year, I think. And we have a vlog of the
Well,
fireworks up on our channel, and she flew.
and Stacy's
So,
saying she has seen her fly this year during
yeah.
a Christmas
So,
party. Stacy, during
yeah.
a live stream of a Christmas party, because that's the thing. I hadn't, but maybe I see. It's
There's been
you
a
may
lot
be
of
right. It may have been because of the weather,
rain.
um, because but it hadn't rained in several hours from when the fireworks. So I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I was surprised. I was really expecting her to fly when we were there. Tinkerbell's flying is just magical to me. I say, there you
Yes.
go. See, Gabe slept through the fireworks. Garrett is saying, Gabe
Yep.
slept through the fireworks. So again, it's something that you as a family have to kind of weigh. Okay, parting comments or closing remarks on the Christmas party, Tina.
Well, one, I think it's worth it.
Mm.
Which is coming that's saying a lot coming from me because remember, I've been one that's been saying right along that Disney seems to be offering less and charging more for a lot of things. But there's a lot to do. They show the show. There's two parades. There's the fireworks. There's the different dance parties. There's the cookies and by the way, we didn't rate our opinions. You and I have a difference of opinion as to which was better, the eggnog or the hot chocolate or the
Mhm.
cider, if I remember correctly. I personally thought that the hot chocolate was much better, was better, and you thought that the eggnog was better, right?
Mhm.
And that's not to
With
say
egg.
that the eggnog was not good or the cider was not good. It was all very good. And one of the things that I remember from the Christmas parties that I went to years ago was the hot chocolate was not very good. This hot chocolate was very good. It was very rich.
Mhm.
It had a lot of flavor, very chocolatey. And I mean, if you're a
Good
connoisseur of
stuff.
hot chocolate, this was good hot chocolate. So, yes, it's a lot of money. I get it. And if you've got littles that are going to be sleeping halfway through the party,
Yeah.
yes, I can understand where you might say, yeah, no, I don't know if we
Mm,
can do that. But if you do nothing else, but if you sit in the hub and you people watch and you watch those shows
yeah.
and you watch the fireworks and you watch the parade and you just watch the people having a good time, it's a great experience. It really
It
is.
is. It
Do
is.
it once. Maybe not, once every year, or maybe not once, maybe not 2 or 3 times a season, but definitely do it once because it is that enjoyable.
It is. I agree, Tina. I felt like it was worth it. We have always enjoyed the only other party that we had attended, of course, was Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party,
Yeah.
and I I'll have to say, guys, I have, as much as I love Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, I enjoyed the Christmas party just that much, if not more. Oh my goodness. I agree with Tina. I think it's worth it. It's something that you have to figure out if your budget will fit it, especially when you consider that you can do almost two full park days for the price of one ticket. It's a weigh it out and kind of think about it sort of proposal. But I will have to say I loved it my first time. I definitely plan on going back. And and the other thing that I wanted to say is I really hope they get that Disney works on Jollywood Nights and gets it right because it's a great concept and it's a great idea. And I hope that they can tweak that one and get it right.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, definitely. Okay, guys. Again, just closing out that piece, that part of the live stream, and we're kind of wrapping it up here. Um, I had a fantastic time. If you want to watch the live stream, it is there from 2 weeks ago. Tina and me just having a blast and just I have turned
You
that
will
on.
not see me climbing into that car or
No,
out of
you
that
will
car.
not. Or else we might not still be friends. I wanted to keep Tina as a friend, so I did not show her going
Well,
climbing into or out of.
and like I said, I wanted you to keep having your subscribers go up and not fall.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We had a great time, guys. So check it out. We also have a really good Christmas playlist. If you want to check that out, we have the Jingle Cruise is already up there. I have a video to upload of this year's Jingle Cruise, but we have a Jingle Cruise from a couple of years ago. All kinds of good stuff on that Christmas playlist. So by all means, check that out. And all of the live streams that I did from the parks, I did a lot of live streams, guys. The While I was there, these past few weeks, we did hit 1,000 subs. And if you're ninja watching, you're new to the channel, we thank you so much. We really appreciate having you guys, and all of our subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. Um, let's see. The last thing that I did want to mention, as far as the slideshow, I did want to mention the third annual Magical Night of Hope. To give this a plug, this is a benefit. It is a night of entertainment from some of our fantastic YouTube community. And Yeehaw Bob, you've got Yeehaw Bob there who performs, at Port Orleans. It's an amazing, amazing Disney entertainer. Josh from Resort TV1. You've got Corey and also Nate. That they sing, they dance, they read, they they do a little bit of everything. That's going to be December the 9th of this year at 6 p.m. And again, it's to benefit Give Kids the World Village, which is just an amazing place. Third annual. So go to magicalnightofhope.com if you don't have your tickets yet, and check that out, because that's going to be just a wonderful night. I wish I could go. I'm not able to make it work this year, but I certainly hope to be able to go next year.
From what I understand, if it isn't sold out, it is very close to sold out. Seats
Well,
at the venue,
yes, and it
but
may be.
it's very close.
Yeah,
But it's an amazing thing. It's
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
raised a lot of money for Give Kids the World. So,
Yeah, I would
which
love.
is probably one of the best places you can donate in the world.
It
So,
is. I totally agree. So y'all, pardon my yawn, and check that out if you're interested in going. If you're local, especially, if you're local to the Orlando area, it will be a fantastic evening of great entertainment, and we certainly appreciate all the gentlemen and the ladies who are working on that, and working so hard to make that uh, a really just magical night out, for an amazing cause. So look forward to it. It will be live streamed, so you will have that option as well. But just wanted to let you know about that, or get a little reminder in for Magical Night of Hope. Let's see. I have several, just some channel news. I have several vlogs that I will post in the next few weeks that I'm working on. The gingerbread carousel at the Beach Club Resort. I did a vlog of that. Tons of fun, beautiful life-size working carousel, and it's just gorgeous. ABC's filming of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade and the Christmas special that they show on um, Christmas morning in its entirety. Ride through of the Jingle Cruise, and plus more shorts and everything, guys. I've got a lot to put up, but looking forward to working all that up for you. William and I will also in the next probably the next few Hitchhiker chats, we haven't talked about it specifically yet, but we will do a complete review with tips on Universal Studios. We were there for 3 days. We were long overdue for a trip to Universal, and completely enjoyed it. We will talk about some things that we feel like they are doing much better than Disney right now. Yes, I did say that out loud. Jillian will also do an episode of What's Brewing with the Bones this coming Saturday, December 2nd at 9:30 a.m., talking about her first solo trip to Walt Disney World. She is a new annual pass holder. And then, guys, this coming Sunday, we have tickets to Harry Potter, A Forbidden Forest Experience. So that'll be on the 3rd. It should be a wonderful Christmas adventure. And so, we're really looking forward to that. That's on Sunday, and I'll be taking pictures, and we'll give you. I know a lot of people who have already been. It's a walkthrough experience in Dallas. So, really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's a walkthrough. You can look it up online, and so we're really looking forward to that. It's a kind of a Christmas walkthrough experience, Harry Potter walkthrough experience. So we're looking forward to it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about the yawns, guys. Wyatt is especially looking forward to this because he He has really gotten into Harry Potter recently, the movies and and everything. He's really yeah. So really, that's gonna be a lot of fun with him. Uh, I can't think of anything else as far as channel news, guys. But thanks so much to our channel members, Mike Wheeler, Tina McNeil, here on screen with me, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure, Mike 88 NYC, and Texas Takes. Thanks so much to you guys. We are you know really appreciative of all you do to support the channel. Um, Thanks so much to everyone who is in the chat or ghost watching, watching on the replay. We love our team replay. Lisa, Keith, and Joey, captains of our team replay. Thanks so much, guys. We so appreciate it. And I think, we're gonna, wrap it up here. Tina, was there anything else that you wanted to?
Two more things having nothing to do with the Christmas party. But what did you think of Shula's?
What did I think of Shula's? I thought that Shula's was absolutely incredible.
Did it live up to the hype?
I think it did. I think it did, Tina. The thing that was so nice about that, as I was driving over to the Dolphin, I don't know where the yawning's coming from, guys. I guess it's just, burning the candle at both ends. But I just, as I was driving over that night to have dinner with you guys, it was just so pleasant. It's a beautiful hotel, and it was just this wonderful night of friends and food and just great company, and I just loved it, Tina, and I really appreciate you having me. I would love to do it again if y'all will have me back. I enjoyed so much meeting Chuck and your friends. It was very good. I completely enjoyed it.
Yeah, that, like I said, my husband will not go unless he gets to have Shula's at least once, and he had it twice this last trip. He usually somehow or another wheedles a second dinner at Shula's somehow. And also Boma. Did you enjoy breakfast at Boma?
I did, and that was my first time. Now Boma, anything involving Boma is going to be good. I mean, that's just pretty much a sure thing. But I loved it. I will have to say, two of my favorite things they had, and Susan, you're going to have to bear with me. Joy, you'll be fine, but Susan doesn't do seafood, and I loved the salmon deviled eggs. They had smoked salmon deviled eggs. Absolutely love those. My other favorite was the bread pudding. The pumpkin bread pudding was delicious. To die for.
Yeah.
So those two things were out of this world. They really were.
Yeah. Yep. We have a tradition of going to Boma for breakfast our last morning. So we asked Dawn if she would like to join us. So we were so glad you were able to join us, and we had so much fun. And I thank you again for joining me at the Christmas party, and I had a wonderful time. I really fast friends, definitely fast friends. Feel like I've known you for years and years, even though I just met you face to face a couple weeks ago. So
yeah. Well, we all spend a lot of time together, Tina. It's just, it may not be in person, but we already know each other. It's amazing. It really is.
Yep.
So loved it. Again, I think we need to just mark this.
Make it a thing.
As a thing, right?
Yeah.
As an annual event. Guys, we appreciate you. for joining us for a little while and talking about. I hope we've given you some good pointers, some good ideas, good tips on the party. That was there may be some more things that if I come up with some more tips, I will put them in the comments. I'll just pin a comment, to let you know. Or if Tina comes up with anything, by all means, put them in the comments, and we will try to answer those questions as best we can. If we can't answer them, my daughter-in-law Jillian, who is in the chat, can probably answer them. She is a travel agent for Mickey Travels, so somebody can come up with an answer for you. But I can't think of anything else, Tina. If that's everything,
Nope,
we will let these 5 people go. Yeah. Thanks so much,
Thank you
guys.
for joining us.
Yes, we had fun. We appreciate it, and hope to hear from you on this. If you've been to the party, let us know what your favorite things were, or if you have some tips that we didn't think of. All means, share those with us.
Is Jennifer still in the chat? Jennifer Caruso. She's going on the 5th, I think she said. I'm kind of waiting. I'm wondering how like to hear how she does it.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if she's gonna. I think she might be streaming it, so I'll have to watch that. So
most definitely looking forward to it. Yeah. So okay, guys. We appreciate you being here, and Tina, again, thanks so much. Love you, and
love you too.
look forward to next year.
Yes.
At the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate it so much. Bye-bye.
I'm always watching.